Welcome to a special presentation of Chris 6 News. This is Thomas J. Henry's Game Night South Texas, presented by Thomas J. Henry.
Hi, good evening, everybody. Welcome to George Luna Stadium. We're in the big city of Bishop tonight as the Bishop Badgers are going to play host to the Falfurrias jerseys. Welcome to Game Night South Texas, brought to you by Thomas J. Henry. I'm Alan Harwell, joined by Larissa Liska, and Ron Habby will join us on the sidelines here shortly. And it is the final week of the regular season. We get an early start on a Thursday, Larissa, and it's a big game for Bishop because they come in tied for first place with a few other schools, and they want to at least keep their third place seeding tonight.
Exactly, and I know it's very complicated when we look at these playoff numbers because we say it's based off of points. It's not based off of points how much they score in a way. I believe they can get up to 18 points max if they win by 18 points in a game. So there's a lot of confusion when it comes to this, but I will say when I talked to Bishop earlier this week, they said that based off of points, even though they all have the same record, the top three are all 5-1 in the district, they would be in third place. But like you said, they can't afford to lose this game either. Otherwise, then that really makes this a little tricky for the Badgers. And, of course, Falfurrias, this is their last game of the season, so they're going to give it all they got.
Well, a win tonight by Bishop and a loss by San Diego tomorrow night would give Bishop first place. As we take a look at all the folks here before the ball game, warming up, even saw the officials.
You know, Bishop, that's a sophomore quarterback throwing the ball there, and he's got a lot of receivers that he can throw to. And there's Falfurrias with their swag chain before the game. That's something they brought back this year. Their starting quarterback as well as the son of their head coach, Arturo Garcia. So we're getting excited for this one as it's our last Game Night South Texas of the season.
Well, it should be a lot of fun. Now, Falfurrias won the toss, but they elect to kick off here to start the game. And we are underway from George Luna Stadium here in Bishop. And that's the Badgers wearing the hometown green tonight. And they get it up to about the 35-yard line. Let's head down to the sidelines, check in with Ron Habby tonight. Ron, how are you doing, sir?
Good evening, everyone. A nice brisk night out here. Much change of pace from our hot games throughout the rest of the season. I'm looking for a big offensive explosion from both teams tonight. Going to be an air raid attack from both sides. Now, Falfurrias is coming off a hard loss against San Diego where they got blanked, so they're going to need to score quick and often, but Bishop's got that quick attack as well. I like some of their receivers and the speed they have. Should be a fun one, guys.
All right, thank you, Ron. Here come the Bishop Badgers. They come in 5-1 in district, 5-4 overall. And their quarterback is Braxton Montalvo. He's a sophomore. You see him in there in the shotgun. So they'll start 1st and 10 from their own 36-yard line. This is a team that likes to throw and run. They like to mix it up a little bit. Got a pretty strong win tonight, so we'll see how that goes this evening. But meanwhile, Montalvo, he will hand it off up the middle, and a good start here for the Bishop Badgers. A gain of about 9 yards and about 9 jerseys, tries to bring that young man down. So a good start here for the Badgers.
And that was number 31 for the Bishop Badgers. That was Trey Galvan, the senior, running the ball. And I know that's great to see by Bishop. I don't know who originally their starting running back was, but I heard he had gotten injured, which was tough for them. But now they're doing a running back by committee. So being able to see that much yardage, almost a first down on the first play of the game, great start for the Bishop Badgers.
2nd down and 2 now for the Badgers on a Thursday night here. And once again, he'll take the handoff right up the middle. A lot of running room to the 40, all the way down to the 35-yard line. Again, that's Trey Galvan, just right up the gut. And some good blocking up front by the Badgers.
Great play there. You know, love seeing his power again. He is a senior on this team, so of course he wants to keep Bishop's playoff hopes alive. And I know one thing that Falfurrias said they wanted to work on was their defensive line against Bishop. And it looks like this one might be walking the other way. Yeah,
there's a reason why he has such a huge hole. It's a big penalty called against the Bishop Badgers. So they'll bring it back all the way to the 39-yard line. So they'll replay 2nd down. That's a 5-yard walk-off, so it'll now be 2nd and 8 for the Badgers. And again, that is number 31, Trey Galvan. He remains in the backfield with quarterback Braxton Montalvo. Montalvo, just a sophomore. A lot of sophomores on this Bishop starting lineup. And he'll take it. He'll throw it out. Caught to the 40 and 45. A lot of yards. Well, that's a pretty good tackle there by number 10.
That's Teo Palacio who caught that one. You're going to be seeing him catch a lot of balls. He's a senior on this roster as well. And I remember a couple games ago, I think Teo had 3 touchdown catches. So he's definitely one of his go-to targets. But also keep an eye on their big man, number 8, Brandon Ray. And I heard Matthew Reyna, number 1, will catch some passes as well. So, again, a lot of – we saw them run the ball well, but, again, they're a running back by committee at this point of the season, and they have some really talented receivers, but excited to see this sophomore quarterback already doing so well. That was Ryan Cantu, number 10, who made the tackle for the foul jerseys. That was a first down, by the way, so it's 1st and 10 now. Precision air, first down. A little movement on that foul side. Did not see a flag. But and there goes Teo. To the 40, 35, all the way down to the 34-yard line. So another good pickup. He's very shifty. He has a lot of athleticism, and that's exactly what Braxton Montalvo said. We got that precision air first down for you. He said about Teo earlier this week. He's a guy that will make men miss. Very tough to bring him down, so excited to see that shiftiness and that athleticism already on this first drive. So, again, keep an eye on Teo. 0. And you know if you're wearing number 0 that you're a good player, because that's how it is on the NFL and in college. You've got to earn it. Back-to-back first downs now for the Badgers, 35-yard line. Opening drive of this football game. Montalvo back, looking deep, got a man in the end zone, and it is caught. Touchdown, and that is a touchdown for the Bishop Badgers. 35-yard TD pass, and the Badgers are on the board. Took them about 2 minutes and 31 seconds to score the game's first touchdown. That's an Aztec Auto Group of Beeville touchdown for the Bishop Badgers. Well, a nice start by Bishop. They mix the run game with the passing game, and they drive it down the field with no problem. I will say that this is what I expected, at least to see Montalvo and Teo connecting on quite a few passes tonight. All right, the extra point is up and good. So with 9:29 to play here in the first quarter, Bishop strikes first. They're up 7-0. And when we come back, we'll see the kickoff. And Foul will get it for the first time. You're watching Game Night South Texas. We'll be right back.
Now's the time to shop Shaw First. Online, MikeShawKia.com.
Buy your next vehicle or sell us your current vehicle 100% online. Mike Shaw Kia makes it easy. Just visit MikeShawKia.com. Select your new vehicle. Click Get Today's Price. Complete the entire buying process from the comfort of your home in a matter of minutes. It's that simple. Get started today at MikeShawKia.com.
In-store or online, we always save you money.
Title Max got your money, your real money.
Get started at TitleMax.com and turn your title into real money. You can apply, appraise, and get quick approval before visiting a store.
I got $2,500 with TitleMax.com.
Apply anytime, anywhere, right from your phone. Now that's convenience. Visit TitleMax.com today to find out how much you can get. Don't delay. Help us one click away. Get your title back with TitleMax.
Get your title back with TitleMax.
All right, welcome back. Game Night South Texas brought to you by Thomas J. Henry. We're live tonight from Bishop as the Badgers play host to the Jerseys from Falfurrias. And Bishop scores on their opening drive to take the early 7-0 lead. All right, let's head downstairs. Let's check in with Ron Hamby. Didn't take the Badgers long to score, Ron.
If you guys didn't already say it, I'll help you out and say it. I called it. What a beautiful pass to start this game out from Montalvo. And I can tell you, the energy on this Bishop sideline is way up there tonight. Even players that aren't playing tonight are hyping up their guys. They have the energy to keep it up all night long. I'm expecting way more points than this one, guys.
I imagine we will see quite a few points tonight. That's Derek Chavera who runs it back for the Jerseys, and that's where they will start 1st and 10 now. Let's go back and look at the replay if we can, guys, of that touchdown pass. And I want to thank Miracle Method for the replay. And this is something they've been working on all week. And we'll get that replay up for you here in a moment. But anyway, Jerseys are going to start at 1st and 10 now for their own 35-yard line. Jax Garcia is the starting quarterback. He, of course, is the coach's son. And a modest gain here to start on their first play. We have the replay, gentlemen. All right, they're going to try to get it queued up.
Here's our Miracle Method replay. Let's show you. We're trying to get that pass up for you. We'll keep trying for you.
All right, so it's now going to be second down and about 3 now for the Jerseys. 9 minutes and 7 seconds to play. We're just basically underway here in Bishop. And this is the Jerseys with the ball. Again, quarterback is Jax Garcia. He'll hand it off. No gain. In fact, they may have lost a yard on the play. So good gang tackling there by the Badgers. So that'll be third down and 5.
You know, Alan, you asked me a lot about score updates. We're going to have a few scores then tonight. I don't have them, obviously. The game's just started. But we're going to have Ray versus Miller tonight at Buccaneer Stadium. We'll have GP versus King at Cabinet Stadium. But I do have a junior high score I've got to bring up for you, Alan, because I know your son coaches at Three Rivers. The junior high Bulldogs defeated Refugio Junior High 38-20 today.
Hey, I wonder if that's a sign of what's to come tomorrow night for the district championship.
Looking good, looking good.
Third down and 4, and the Jerseys throw it, and that's going to be a first down to the 40, 30, 25, all the way down to the 22-yard line. That's a huge pickup for the Jerseys.
Caleb Garcia on the catch for the Falfurrias Fighting Jerseys. That was the 41-yard line all the way to the 22.
That's a great start here for Fowl as they try to answer the Bishop touchdown. And they'll move those chains down to the 22-yard line. You know, I was talking to both coaches before the game, Larissa, and I thought, you know, I just feel like we're going to have a lot of scoring on both sides of the ball tonight. And Bishop did their part on their opening drive, and now the Jerseys are trying to do the same on theirs. First and 10 now, the 22-yard line. So go back to the run game. And not a whole lot there, maybe a gain of a half a yard for the Jerseys. And I think we're working on our replays, right, guys? I think we got our engineers in here working on our equipment. So anytime an engineer, Larissa, walks into the press box, it's not good.
No, but you know what? We do have at least the live streaming, so I'm happy. And what a great game so far. Like you said, we were able to see both teams moving the ball down the field. And that's why you cannot underestimate Falfurrias. While their record is 2-4 in the district, they are 3-6 overall. So it is a very tough district. We've seen what San Diego was able to do against Bishop in our game of the week a few weeks ago. All
right, Jax will fake the handoff. He'll take it himself, and he'll get it down to about the 15. And he'll be a little bit shy of a first down. But the Jerseys are moving the ball here, just like Bishop did on their opening drive.
I got to go back to Three Rivers Refugio, though. I'm very excited for this game. You know, we know what Refugio's been able to do over the past and this year. Three Rivers is undefeated, and I'm really excited to see one of my, I say good friends. I think he's a good friend. Ernest the Flash Campbell, the 4-time 100-meter dash state champion out of Refugio. He goes to Texas A&M. He's a freshman. He will be in town to get his state ring.
Andre Cisneros is in the backfield, and he'll take the handoff. Ooh, he's hit by about 3 Badgers.
They saw that coming a mile away. Big man number 90 on that one. David Contreras leading the pack for the Bishop Badgers.
So now it's going to be 4th and 4. Let's see what the call. I imagine they're going to go for it here on 4th down.
Ball on the 14-yard line, so definitely well within a range. They just need a couple yards, about 4 yards to go to get that precision air first down.
Ball officially marked at the 16-yard line, 4th and 4 for quarterback Jack Garcia. And Jax has shown he can throw, he can run. I think he's thrown, I want to say 4 TD passes this year. He's run for 15. He'll drop back. He'll roll right. He's being chased. He'll throw it, and incomplete. And the Bishop Badgers, their defense holds, and they'll get the ball back on their own 16-yard line. So a good drive by Fowl, but they come up a little bit short. Yeah, let's go back if we have it, gentlemen, and let's take a look at that touchdown on how we started this football game.
Here's our Miracle Method replay.
And as you can see, it's an absolute perfect pass. It was drawn up perfectly for the defense that Fowl put up there.
And Teo's just got a lot of speed, so if you let him get past you, it's tough to catch him. But I have to give a shout-out to that Bishop O-line. They gave Montalvo all day, which is why, as a sophomore, he's already feeling comfortable in the pocket. And there they go back out onto the field. There's number 15, Montalvo. He's got some good size on him. He's over 6 feet tall, and I'm sure he's got room to grow even just being a sophomore. So great job already this year. And now this will be their largest chunk of yards to try to get a touchdown in this one.
1st and 10 from their own 16. And Montalvo will pitch it. And around the right side, 15, 20, 25.
Eric Owens.
And he was hit hard there by number 33, Marcus Lopez.
But Eric Owens gets that precision air first down, moving the chains for the Bishop Badgers.
That is what the Badgers want to do. They want to pick up a lot of precision air first downs tonight. That's a 13-yard pickup, so they'll now snap it from their own 29-yard line. 5 minutes, 14 seconds to play here in the first quarter. 7-0 Badgers. This is their second possession of the game. They drove it down the field with ease on their opening drive to make it 7-0. Montalvo.
Teo in motion in the backfield, but he's not going to get it.
Hand it off, and he's met by two big-time Jersey players, and they smack him down.
That's number 31 there, Trey Galvan, the one who we saw on their first drive, getting a good chunky yardage up the middle. So I think now Falfurrias knows keep an eye on 31 when he's in the backfield.
Falfurrias comes in 2-4 in district play, 3-6. This is a 16-3A Division I matchup. And again, Falfurrias trying to play the spoilers role tonight. Second down and 10 now. After no gain on that last play, Montalvo will flip it out, and it's caught by number 7, and not really a whole lot of room there. He'll get up to about the 31-yard line. Aiden Andolon, the junior, on the receiving end of that play.
Falfurrias' defense is doing a better job on this drive, stopping them early, not letting them get any yards. This is going to be 3rd and 8 for the Bishop Badgers. A good test early for Montalvo.
Again, a win tonight and a loss by San Diego tomorrow night would give Bishop the top seed. So there's a lot to play for.
There is, because, yeah, like you said, right now that district, Rio Hondo is 5-1, San Diego 5-1, Bishop 5-1. And San Diego did beat Bishop, but, if San Diego would lose tomorrow, Bishop gets the win. There's a lot going on in all of these districts. Like Flower Bluff's district, Flower Bluff's playing so good, but that rivalry with Betts, that's going to be a big one.
All right, we have a timeout on the field, and we're going to go to break as well. So with 3:30 to play, 7-zip Badgers, game night South Texas. We'll roll on after this quick timeout.
In Texas, we don't just play football. When the sun sets and the stadium lights ignite our skies, our community comes together as one. At Aztec Auto Group, we're proud to be a part of this journey. Because here, it's more than just a game. Proudly supporting our hometown teams. We've been here with you, celebrating the spirit that unites us all. Because here, it's more than just a game. It's family and tradition every step of the way.
Have you been hiding your old, outdated bathtub and towel behind a shower curtain? Well, why not let Miracle Method help you pull that curtain back and transform your bathroom into a room you are proud to show? We can change the color of that dated tile, bathtub, or vanity without the mass expense or time of a big remodel. Miracle Method's proprietary process also seals all the caulking and grout lines, so there is no more scrubbing, mold, or mildew. If your home is in need of a new look, come by our showroom or call Miracle Method for a free in-home estimate.
All right, welcome back to George Luna Stadium tonight. The Bishop Badgers playing host to the Falfurrias jerseys. Of course, George Luna, with a longtime AD and coach, passed away, and his wife is down on the sidelines tonight. Of course, she's the girls' head basketball coach. Montalvo looking to throw the ball, and that ball is in and out of the hands, underthrown, though. It was intended, though, of course, for number 11, Eric Owens. George Luna was also, he's a former Javelina, played football for the Hoggies back in the day, and we certainly miss him. He was a big supporter of high school sports, without a doubt.
23 years with the Bishop Badgers, and I know Montalvo and Teo had great things to say about him, and they said the advice that he gave them will never be forgotten, and they're using it tonight in this game.
Well, a rare punting situation here for the – they don't punt a whole lot, but they're going to punt here on 4th and 4, and the jerseys playing some pretty good defense. We got a fake here, or maybe he's going to kick it. Yeah, they're going to kick it, and gets a not much of a roll coming back the other way. And the jerseys are going to get good field position on their own 43-yard line tonight. So that's where they will start. Game Night South Texas, of course, is always brought to you by Thomas J. Henry. We appreciate him being our title sponsor again this year. And believe it or not, Larissa's already looking ahead to next year's Game Night South Texas schedule. I don't know if you can announce it officially, but I know that you've already...
I know I've got one game. They said it's lined up. You know what? Maybe I'll say it, because they did. They both.
You know
agreed.
you are.
I want to say
You're going to keep it. You know you're going to say it here eventually.
I'll go ahead and say I at least have one lined up right now. In week 2, we will have, for the first time on Game Night South Texas, the Falfurrias Bobcats at London High School.
Here we go, 1st and 10 now for the Jersey at their own 42-yard line. Handoff, not, well, there wasn't a whole lot there at the beginning, but then number 22, Cisneros.
He did not want to go down. I thought Bishop had the big hit early. I think 44 was in on that one, but yeah, 22. That's Andre Cisneros just grounding and pounding. He's a junior for the Falfurrias Fighting Jerseys. You know, Falfurrias the past 2 years had a really good running back. He graduated. So, of course, a new Fighting Jersey had some big shoes to fill, and he's doing his job tonight.
That was officially a gain of 5. It'll now be 2nd and 5. I don't know if you can – he may qualify for the big hit of the game as hard as he hit those would-be tacklers.
That's true.
Up the
if we
there.
saved it.
All right.
Ooh, bad snap.
He'll pick it up, though. He'll roll right. Got a man caught. And down to the 38-yard line. Well, that was a great catch. Can we look at that again?
Yeah, that was a great catch by Brian Ramirez.
Brian kind of turned sideways to make that catch.
Here's our miracle method of replay. Let's pull it up for you. Keep an eye. Jax did a great job. It was a bad snap, and he stayed with it, and the defender was right there, but he put it where only Brian Ramirez could get it, and he turned and gained some yardage down the sideline.
Precision air first down to the 39-yard line, where it is now 1st and 10 for the Jerseys. And again, they're moving the ball just as they did on their first possession. Down to a minute 57 to play. Jax rolls right, throws it, and another catch inside the 40.
Big hit, though, right at the marker there. I got to add one thing we didn't mention about this Bishop versus Falfurrias game is the last time these two teams played was in 2021. These guys are really excited. That would have been their freshman year if they were a senior. This is a rivalry game for them. So it's great for them to have this rivalry back with the new districts. Look at the Bishop mascot. There's the Badger. Love to see it. Love to see our mascots out there. I know it's hot in South Texas, but they do a great job keeping everybody excited.
2nd down and 8 for Jax Garcia. And again, Cisneros is in the backfield. And Garcia rolls left, throws, and
good defense there. It's a name we've said on offense since Teo. Teo was there on the stop. You know, Jaxo, the quarterback for Falfurrias, again, his dad is the head coach, Arturo Garcia, for the Falfurrias Fighting Jerseys.
Coach Garcia, former head coach at Robstown years ago. And he just likes the small school atmosphere. That'll stop the clock with 1:09 to play here in the first period. 3rd down and 8. It's a big man, number 70 down there. I don't know if we get a close-up, but number 70, you see him in the middle of your screen. He's the biggest man on the field. Offensive lineman for the Falfurrias jerseys. 3rd down and 8. Big play for the jerseys as they try to keep this drive alive. They need 8 yards to move those chains. Garcia in trouble, and he is just trying to find some running room. He does to the 40, 35, 30, and sling the ball out of bounds. Still not enough for a first down. They're about 3 yards short. They'll probably end up going for it here on 4th.
And like you said, Teo was able to strip the ball out for the Bishop Badgers, but that ball rolled out of bounds, so it's still Falfurrias' ball. Great play there.
Garcia did a really good job of avoiding the rush, able to get away and then pick up some valuable yardage.
Good crowd there here at Bishop tonight at George Luna Stadium for the Badgers, and a good crowd on the Falfurrias side as well. We know they had to travel a good distance to get here.
4th and 3. And foul, like on their opening drive. They're going to go for it. Jax Garcia is by himself back there. He didn't have a running back with him. So they're going to call timeout. They're going to talk about it. It's a big play. They need 3 yards to keep this drive alive.
They've done a great job on both of their drives, just needing to punch it in there. That's all they need.
All right, so let's talk about some other games going on tonight. I know we got a game, and CCISD's got a game going on tonight,
yes,
right?
Let's see what I can get right now, at least with my app open. I need to refresh it, but I do have the Miller Buccaneers up 7-0 over the Ray Texans. And another game is Gregory versus King. On Dave Campbell's, I do not have a score update change yet. But, yeah, Miller is up over Ray 7-0. Again, Ray has a chance to make playoffs. I believe it would be their first time since 2016 or 17. Carroll, I think, is 16. Ray might be 17. It might be vice versa there. But They might be out of it if Moody would beat Carroll tomorrow night. So, again, a lot of chaos in that CCIC district. Oh, but there's my favorite fan of the night. Did you see that, Ellen? That cute little dog in that backpack. He's just adorable. Definitely one of my favorite friends. Oh, and look, he's getting a snack there. I need one of the, I actually have a backpack like that. That's how I hiked with my dog back in Georgia and Amarillo when I worked there. But love to see it. I don't know what team he's rooting for. I didn't see his backpack was blue.
4th and 3 now for the Jerseys. Now he has a running back in the backfield. That's Cisneros. Jack Garcia back. Got good protection throws. Got a man.
Wide open. Yep. And he's still moving.
Down to, well, he's going sideways.
That was
the
Brian Ramirez.
1-yard line. Had a nice catch, and then he just couldn't go forward at the time. But that's a great play and a really good pass from Jack Garcia. Pinpointed that throw.
That was a precision air first down for the Falfurrias Fighting Jerseys. Again, Brian Ramirez being a big target for Jacks on this second drive.
Well, that was a good timeout. They talked about it. Looked like they just weren't lined up right the first time. They came back out. They ran the play to perfection. So it's 1st and 10 now from the 21-yard line. And that may be our final. We're not going to have that's going to be the final play of the first quarter. They're going to let the clock run out. And they did snap it with 1 second left.
Just in time, but
Garcia throws, man, wide open, out of bounds, 14-yard line. That's a nice pickup. Yeah, it's a 7-yard pickup. That it will be the final play of the first quarter. So the score, as we head to the second quarter, it's the Badgers 7 and the Jerseys 0. You're watching Game Night South Texas, brought to you by Thomas J. Henry. We'll be back with more right after this.
Now's the time to shop Shaw First. Online, MikeShawKia.com.
Buy your next vehicle or sell us your current vehicle 100% online. Mike Shaw Kia makes it easy. Just visit MikeShawKia.com. Select your new vehicle. Click Get Today's Price. Complete the entire buying process from the comfort of your home in a matter of minutes. It's that simple. Get started today at MikeShawKia.com.
In-store or online, we always save you money.
Banking used to be pretty simple. Today, financial needs are more complex because it's not just what you pay for, but how. No matter who you are or where you're from, you need a financial partner that can bring it all together. At Rally Credit Union, we're here to answer the call, to stand behind you, fight for your goals, and to be your biggest cheerleader. Because we can agree, that's something we all need. Rally Credit Union, banking for all.
Welcome back to George Luna Stadium in Bishop. We're about to start the second quarter. The Badgers lead 7-0 over the Jerseys. The Jerseys are moving the football. They've got 2nd and 4. They're on the Bishop 14-yard line.
Great job by Falfurrias marching down the field again, but like we said on their first drive, they got stuck on 4th and 4. Fourth down. This time when they had 4th down, they were able to convert. So now they've got a chance to tie this one up.
Well, let's see what they do here on 2nd and 8. And Garcia will hand it off to Cisneros. Nothing there.
It's tough to bring down number 22. He's just a junior, Falfurrias, and the Fighting Jerseys in recent years know how to produce very big, powerful running backs, and that's exactly what Cisneros is doing. He waited his time, and now he's in charge of that backfield running the ball.
Guys, you get a chance. Get a tight shot of that number 70, Valentine Gonzalez, number 70.
There he is, the center right there.
And they're going to run. They're going to use him a lot tonight. Run right behind him.
3rd and 2.
4-down territory here for the Jerseys.
Ball around the 12.
And Jax is going to drop back, roll right. He can run for a first down if he wants to, but he'll throw it. Got a man open and incomplete. Overthrew him. We got a flag on the play, and this could go either way. Let's see. We may have some pushing off on both sides.
It could. I had some trouble seeing, so I am not sure. I'm not going to guess on this one.
Now let's see what the officials come up with here.
And that flag was thrown around the 5-yard line.
He could have easily, I think, run and gotten that first down.
He could have. He just needed 3 yards to go.
But he elected to throw.
But
yeah, it is against Bishop, and that's a huge penalty because that'll get them halfway to the goal. 1st and goal now on the 5-yard line.
A precision air first down for the Falfurrias Fighting Jerseys.
It doesn't matter how you get that first down as long as you get it, right?
As long as you get it. Now they're in great field position here. I believe the ball is on the, I can't tell if it's on the
right on the
right on the
5-yard
yard line. Keep an eye on number 22, Cisneros, and like you said, running right behind the big man, number 70, Roman Aliuzo. But
Back to pass.
looking.
He'll roll right. Got a man. Touch. Oh, he had it in and out of his hands and could not hang on.
Great play by the defender on that one. Number 1, Matthew Reyna, I believe, got a hand on that one to strip it. But, wow, he almost was able to thread the needle on that one, I believe, looking for number 6, Caleb Garcia. So great play there by the Bishop defense because, like you said, that was that close to a touchdown.
Little surprising they had thrown the ball there on first down on the 5-yard line, but had he been able to hold on, that would have been a foul touchdown.
Again, they just need one touchdown, and this game is tied. We're in the second quarter on Game Night South Texas. Here's Jax Garcia lined up, ready to go.
He'll roll left. He'll give it to Cisneros. Cisneros will run it in for the score. I believe he did get across the goal line. Cisneros, with some second effort, was able to man up and get into the end zone. And the Jerseys answered. And it's now 7-6. They're an extra point away from tying this football game.
That's an Aztec Auto Group of Beeville touchdown for the Falfurrias Fighting Jerseys. And, you know, we called it. Cisneros getting the ball. Of course, there was a little shuffle pass there right behind that O-line. And, man, he has done a great job of just shaking off tacklers. Very tough to bring down. A lot of times we've seen he hasn't had the lanes to score, but he's been able to shake off a lot of defenders to make something out of nothing.
Well, the extra point is blocked. That's a huge play there by the Badgers. And that may come back to haunt the Jerseys later, but we'll see. But anyway, right now, it is 10:53 to play here in the first half. It's Bishop 7, Falfurrias Jersey 6. You're watching Game Night South Texas, brought to you by Thomas J. Henry. We'll be back with the kickoff right after this.
It's the Veterans Day Sale at Lazy Boy. We have big savings for all former and current service members. Come in and we'll take 25% off your purchase plus free local delivery. That's right, 25% off plus free local delivery. Thank you for your service. Long live the Lazy Boy.
If you're thinking about a compact tractor and you want the best, you can afford a Kubota. I'm John Ewald with Ewald Kubota. Come into one of our 11 locations and check out our tractor package deals. We're offering 0 down and 0 APR financing for 84 months or up to $3,300 off select compact tractors. With a deal this good, you can afford a Kubota from Ewald Kubota. Check out our package specials at ewaldkubota.com.
It's the Veterans Day Sale at Lazy Boy. We have big savings for all former and current service members. Come in and we'll take 25% off your purchase plus free local delivery. That's right, 25% off plus free local delivery. Thank you for your service. Long live the Lazy Boy.
All right, welcome back to George Luna Stadium here in Bishop. The Falfurrias Jerseys, as you see the score on your screen, have just scored a touchdown. And let's show you how they did it as Andre Cisneros, big number 22, would slam in for the score, and brought to you by, of course, his Miracle Method. Watch Larissa, this second effort here by number 22. He'll go in there and he'll just slam it in there.
Right between two defenders.
Sure did.
You know, you mentioned him earlier. I think another chance for big hit of the game from the running back.
And here's the extra point, blocked right there. That's huge because that prevented Falfurrias from tying this football game. So that's where we stand, 7-6. And here's the kickoff, and got a little ball is rolling around. It is going to be picked up by the Bishop Badgers. Let's head downstairs and check in with Ron Hammy. Ron, what you got for us?
Did you guys see Andre Cisneros after that touchdown? All the emotion he had shown there. Falfurrias is very much still in this game, and the body language is very good from the Fighting Jerseys right now. Like I mentioned, through the air, they picked up a big 4th down earlier in that drive and then got bailed out on the DPI. But they are fighting through this one, guys. It's a good game.
It really is, and now it's Bishop's turn. This will be their 3rd possession of the game, and they will start this time from their own 37-yard line, up by a point, 7-6. This is one game they can ill afford to lose, and right now they got themselves a 1-point game. Again, Braxton Montalvo is the quarterback, number 15. He's got Trey Galvan as his running back. Okay, he'll fake it to him. He'll throw it out, and it's a catch, and that's Matthew Reyna. Reyna picks up maybe 2 yards on the play. So it'll be 2nd and 8 now.
I do have a score update.
I was just about to ask you if you got something.
I'm still waiting on GP, so I'm going to start reaching out to my contacts. But I can tell you that the Miller Buccaneers are up 14-0 over the Ray Texans in the first quarter.
All righty. And they're coming off that big win over Gregory Portland. That was a great first half, and then they kind of, took it over in the second half. Here we go, 2nd and 8 now for the Badgers. Montalvo will throw it, got a catch, and they get a lot of yardage after the catch to the 50, to the 45, 40, 35, 30. Look out, all the way down to the 25-yard line. That's a huge pickup for the Badgers. And again, Larissa, they're picking up huge chunks of yardage on that right side every time they catch a ball. They're picking up a lot of yardage after the catch.
And it's another catch to Teo Palahio. Again, like I said a few weeks ago, he had 3 touchdown catches. So keep an eye. He's got to fix his shoulder pad there, but I don't think he has time. That's just the toughness of Teo.
Well, we do have a stoppage of play. Timeout called, and foul is going to call timeout so they can regroup. So we have a timeout on the field. 7-6 with 2:05 to play here, and we're going to keep it right here. So that gives us a chance to kind of look ahead to Friday Night Fever tomorrow night. What you got for game of the week?
Our game of the week is going to be the Battle of Yorktown. We've got Flower Bluff, who's undefeated. Close one last week in overtime. They defeated PSJ North, but they've got the Veterans Memorial Eagles. Both teams are playoff bound, but, Veterans Memorial, if they can defeat Flower Bluff, right now the Bluff is in the lead. That could throw a kink again in the district standings, so that'll be a fun one at Buccaneer Stadium. Ron Hammy will have your highlights, and, of course, your Thomas J. Henry Game of the Week trophy presentation on the Friday Night Fever. I'm going to make a trip all the way over to Refugio because I want to see undefeated Three Rivers. Can they hang and stay undefeated, or will Refugio, who only has 1 loss against a very tough Edna Cowboy squad this year in Class 3A, will Refugio keep winning there? There's our Bishop cheerleaders. Love to see them cheering for the Badgers. Some other games that I'm excited about is sitting at Rockport Fulton. George West is up for the district championship at Taft. Oh, here's our rally sponsor, Rally Credit Union. Thanks again to those ladies for helping me hand out some towels. But some very good games in Orange Grove at London.
1st and 10 now from the 26-yard line. Montalvo rolls left, got a man. That is Andalon, and he's down to about the 10-yard line. Another big pickup after the catch, and that is another precision air first down.
Got to give credit to the cheerleaders. I think they were really hyping them up on that one, and that's what got them that first down. And I do have to make a correction. I said Orange Grove at London. It is London at Orange Grove tomorrow. All
right, they'll quickly get up to the line of scrimmage.
The defense was attacking fast.
Yeah.
Looks like offsides on them.
Yeah, it's going to be offsides against foul. A little early movement. And that'll push it to the 5-yard line. It should anyway. Let's see. Let's make it official here. Ball is currently resting on the 6-yard line. Or I'm sorry, the 11-yard line. So they'll talk about it. And it is going to be against the jerseys. They'll walk off 5. Here's the official call. So offsides against the jerseys. That'll move the ball down to the 6. 1st and goal now for the home team, the Badgers and Bishop. Again, they come in 5-1 in district play, 5-4 overall. They caught fire once district started. And they continue to play good football. So again, it is Braxton Montalvo. We've got Trey Galvan in the backfield. No, it's actually number 7. It's Andalon in the backfield. And now we got another movement early on. Now, who's this one going to be called against? Well, it's actually timeout. So Bishop calls timeout. They didn't like what they saw, so they're going to sit here and talk about it. So, who else you got tomorrow night?
Oh, I flew through all of our games, but I'll say it I was all over the place when I said it. So let's start with our game of the week. That's going to be Flower Bluff at Veterans Memorial at Buccaneer Stadium. Then we're going to have Sitton at Rockport Fulton. I'm going to make a trip over to Three Rivers at Refugio. Then we're going to have George West at Taft. You know, George West hasn't won a district title in a few years. They've been struggling a bit, and they're bouncing back. And then we're going to have Carroll versus Moody at Cavanis. That's going to be another game we have. And one that I'm excited about to see how the standings go. We're going to be at London at Orange Grove. So what's interesting about this week, usually I try to double up and get 2 games a night. We are spread out all over the Coastal Bend this week. So luckily I was able to get enough help. We each have 1 game, and we're gonna try to cover it as best as we can. And over in Refugio, I'm excited to say hello to my friend Ernest the Flash Campbell, again 4-time 100-meter dash state champion. He also won the 4x1 and 4x2 relay with the Refugio Bobcats. He's a freshman football player and track and field athlete at Texas A&M University, coming back to get that state ring in Refugio.
All right, so you're caught up for the Friday Night Fever tomorrow night. Quarterback under center. Now this time it's Bishop that moves a little bit early. And they'll move it back to the original line of scrimmage.
So Falfurrias says here, Bishop, have some yards, and now Bishop says, oh, you can have it right back. But now they're on the, I believe, the 12-yard line.
And once again, Montalvo is under center. Got a fullback in there along with the running back. And he'll hand it off up the middle
Good
to the
burst
5.
of speed.
And a whole lot of jerseys there saying you're not going any further, but he'll drag about 7 guys.
Trey Galvan, did you see the power he had on that one? Trey Galvan did not want to go down again. He's a senior for this Bishop Badger squad. A great push by that Bishop front group.
Final home regular season game for Bishop. Spend all that time getting ready for the season. It goes quick. All right, again, quarterback under center. He'll hand it off, and touchdown, Badgers.
There goes Galvan, a 5-yard touchdown. That's your Aztec Auto Group of Beeville touchdown for the Bishop Badgers.
Well, you knew it was coming. You knew he was going to get the call, and he did, and he just slammed it in there for the Badger touchdown. So they score their second touchdown of this football game.
With 8:43 left on the clock in the second quarter.
And the kick is up, and it is good. So with 8:43 to play here in the first half, the Badgers extend their lead now to 14-6.
We do have a flag. Let's see if that kick did or did not count before we go to break.
Well, let's see what the call is. The kick is good.
Kick is good.
Had a personal foul called against Jersey. That came after the kick went through the upright. So when we come back, we will have the kickoff for you again. Badgers 14, Jersey 6. You're watching Game Night South Texas from George Luna Stadium, the big city of Bishop. We'll be right back.
We've been supplying batteries to the Coastal Bend for about 20 years. Most people just think we do car batteries, and we do a lot of car batteries. We do every other battery as well. Heck, we even do cell phone batteries. We'll even fix your broken screen while we're at it. Heck, we carry over 12,000 different batteries. Our selection and installation just blows people away. So if you need any kind of battery, yep, we got it.
JD's Interstate Batteries. Yep, we've got a battery for that.
Have you been hiding your old, outdated bathtub and towel behind a shower curtain? Well, why not let Miracle Method help you pull that curtain back and transform your bathroom into a room you are proud to show? We can change the color of that dated tile, bathtub, or vanity without the mass expense or time of a big remodel. Miracle Method's proprietary process also seals all the caulking and grout lines, so there is no more scrubbing, mold, or mildew. If your home is in need of a new look, come by our showroom or call Miracle Method for a free in-home estimate.
Hi, everybody. Welcome back to Game Night South Texas, live from Bishop. And right now it's 14-6 in favor of the Badgers, who just scored. And let's head down to Ron Hammy and get his thoughts on that last touchdown. Ron?
I don't know if you guys can see the sideline down here, but the Bishop coaches have been fired up all night. You can see the emotion, trying to instill it into their players. They may be locked into their playoff spot, but this game means something to them. It's a playoff push now. Time to take that momentum into the playoffs, but they got to win this one tonight.
All right, Ron, thank you. Now, of course, after that personal foul by the Falfurrias jerseys, the Bishop Badgers will now kick from the foul 45-yard line. We should see if they try to kick this short or just kick it into the end zone. Let's see what they do here. Up 14-6, and yeah, it's a short kick, kind of an onside-er, and
it went the distance.
And the ball is recovered by the Bishop Badgers. So see, that penalty came back to really hurt the Falfurrias jerseys. Guys, let's go back and look at the touchdown by Bishop, and then if we get a chance, maybe we can take a look at the kick again. But Miracle Method will bring that up for us here. And you see the handoff, and he'll slam it in there. And they, of course, got the extra point. And then on that extra point, we had the personal foul called about by foul. So here's the the ensuing kickoff. This is a perfectly executed onside kick. Look at that roll. You just rolled perfectly.
And it looks like maybe number 1 recovered it, and if that's the case, that'd be Matthew Reyna for the Bishop Badgers.
So Bishop will now get the ball on the 35-yard line. That was exactly a 10-yard kick, exactly from the...
I saw a 1 and a 31, so if it was 31, I will give credit to Trey Galvan as well.
All right, so the Bishop offense back on the field. This will be their 4th possession of the first half.
Can't do an onside kick any better than that.
No, that was beautiful. And, of course, on a grass field, you never know what kind of bounce you're going to get. And they got the bounce they were looking for. So Braxton Montalvo drops back.
He's got some time.
He's going to have to run for his life on this one. He does throw the ball. It's a wobbler and intercepted on the goal line. And they'll bring it back to the 5-yard line.
That's Caleb Garcia on the Ewald Kubota turnover.
Well, he was pressured, and he threw the ball, and it was a wobbler, as you saw. A lame duck, I guess they call him, and it's intercepted, and we have another turnover.
Let's see that replay again, because I want to give credit to the defensive guys up front. Here's that miracle method replay. Look at Falfurrias. I said Montalvo had some time, but then here they come. They're attacking. I believe that's number 20 and number 22 and number 33. That would be Andre Cisneros and Marcus Lopez there, causing some havoc and then just making it easy for Caleb Garcia to jump up in the air and snag it.
So a big turnover gives Falfurrias 1st and 10 deep in their own territory. They're on their 6-yard line. Again, Jax Garcia, the senior, playing his last football game tonight. In the shotgun, hands it off to Cisneros. Cisneros is met right at the line of scrimmage, but Cisneros is able to gain maybe a yard or 2.
That was a big Badger, number 90, David Contreras.
A big hit by Contreras, but Cisneros laid a pretty good hit on him as well. So that was a gain of officially no yardage. I'm not going to give him any yards on that.
Big hit early on that one. Let's see now, deep in their own territory, ball around the 6-7-yard line.
Garcia standing on his 1-yard line, and he'll take the snap. He's going to take off to the 5, to the 10. He'll roll right, run out of bounds at the 15-yard line.
Safe bet, safe bet.
Picked up 9 yards on the play, so it'll be now 3rd and 1.
You know, that's what you were hoping to see from him earlier, because there has been times in this game where he could have kept it, could have ran with the ball, and we see what he did there. Now give them a much easier chance to try to get it on 3rd and 1. Ball around on the 15-yard line for the Falfurrias Fighting Jerseys, their own 15-yard line.
Well, I'm sure it will be Mr. Cisneros' time, the big number 22, who has laid some lumber on some of these Bishop Badger tacklers tonight.
That is the best metaphor to describe it tonight, no doubt. But it looks like they want some more time to think about it, as it's a big play on 3rd and 1.
All right, so we have a timeout on the field with 7 minutes, 46 seconds to play. We're going to keep it here. All right, they tell us we're going to keep it right here. So looking ahead now to tomorrow night, got some, as you talked about, got some big games. And it'll be interesting to see how Three Rivers does against Refugio. Refugio, this may be one of their best teams they've had in a long time. They put up, what, 95 points?
95 against Freer, and we were there. And, you know, one thing that I remember hearing from Refugio early on, because I've gone to a few of their practices in August, and then when they won the game of the week over London, I delivered the trophy, and I was there that week. I just remember Coach Cox saying this is one of the best defenses he's seen Refugio have. And you don't normally hear them say that. They talk so much about their offense. They've got a great offense. Keelan Brown at quarterback, Jordan King at running back, a lot of great receivers and talent. But
well, I got to tell you, too, Three Rivers has got the real deal on offense, too. So I'll be curious to see if they can score some points.
And they need to score early, because I have to leave. I have to leave around between 8:30 or, let's see, 8 o'clock and 8:10, because I can get there at 7:30 for kickoff, but I can't stay past 8:15.
Well, I think we had a flag on the play. Apparently not. I thought I heard a whistle before the snap.
I do have some score updates, though. I don't know if they didn't make the extra point, but at least on Dave Campbell's, Miller is up 20-0 at the start of the second quarter over the Ray Texans. Gregory Portland is up 21-0 over the King Mustangs.
Been a long, tough year for both the Mustangs and the Texans.
But again, Ray's not out of playoffs. I believe Ray will make playoffs if
Right now.
Carroll beats Moody.
Watch the fake here. It's 4th and a half a yard. Oh, my goodness. That ball went straight up in the air off the side of his foot. And as it goes out of about the 21-yard line, I think. Let's see where they're going to mark the ball. I think he was in a little bit of a hurry to kick it.
It's tough when you're deep in your own territory like that.
And
the ball is going to be in great field position for the Bishop Badgers.
Well, I'll tell you what, we played in this little area for about the last 10 minutes. The same area here. The ball will officially be marked on the 21-yard line. So once again, the Badgers will get it. 7 minutes and 42 seconds to play here. Got a lot coming up at halftime. We'll have 2 really good feature stories as always, and we'll have both bands.
You know, one of those feature stories I'm really excited about with Falfurrias, I'm not going to give too much away, but let's just say they wear 2 different hats, as that metaphor goes. They both are by heroes, because I believe our football players do a great job representing their schools every day. But the other hat is definitely a hero in their community.
All right, we'll have to stand by and see what all that's about. Pitch it out to Mateo, and 20, and down to maybe about the 16-yard line.
Great running. I believe that was Aiden Andalon, number 7 for Bishop. Great running there. He's been one of their, you know, Montalvo has quite a few guys he can get the ball to. And, you know, speaking of Matthew Reyna, a guy I mentioned earlier, he wears number 1. He's, like you said, he's just a sophomore. Andalon's just a junior. So Montalvo, as a sophomore quarterback, will have a lot of these guys back. Of course, his running back, Trey Galvan, is a senior. And Teo, who's really stepped up, number 0, is a senior.
Andalon picked up 5. It'll now be 2nd and 5.
There's Montalvo, just calm, cool, and collected back there, getting ready to get the snap.
And he'll hand it off to Andalon, and Andalon has got some good running room, and he's brought down to the 8.
For a precision air first down, I think.
Well, it's going to be close. I don't know if he got the first down. It's going to be close. They are going to give it to him.
I almost said Andalon was long gone. I was going to run away with that. No, but the Falfurrias Fighting Jerseys were able to hold him off. Now inside the 10. I believe that's on the 8-yard line. So Bishop knocking on the door here, trying to be ahead by 2 touchdowns if they can.
Got right up to that first down marker. Montalvo's got plenty of time. He'll throw it deep in the right corner and overthrows a would-be receiver.
He was going for Teo.
And it'll be 2nd and goal.
It's not Teo time this time. But there's Mateo Palahio. If anybody's going to make those catches on Bishop's sideline in the corner, make those tough catches, it's Teo.
Montalvo waiting for the signal in from his coaches. 2nd and goal from the 8. 7:01 to play here in the first half. Play clock down to 8. And he'll throw it out. And this is what they do, yards after the catch, and he make it look easy. An easy score for the Bishop Badgers.
That
so
is
score
a
again.
Teo touchdown. Aztec Auto Group of Beeville, touchdown sponsor. Thank you so much, and we got a lot of touchdowns here tonight. It's Teo time on the Teo touchdown. I like a lot of alliteration. So again, an 8-yard score. Teo just trotted in there.
And he's going to come out to hold for the extra point. Well, that was a short drive. Didn't have to go far to score.
That's now Teo's 2nd touchdown tonight.
Kick is good. 6:55 to play here in the first half. And it's
should be 21 to 6.
21 to 6 in favor of the Badgers. Yeah, let's go back and take a look at the replay, courtesy of Miracle Method, and you'll see just, again, this is what they do, yards after the catch. And good end zone view here.
And there goes Teo.
Yeah, he walked in for the easy score.
Good lead blocker, though, up front. Was able to at least do just enough to make it easy for Teo. Great celebration there by the Bishop Badgers. Love that low angle. Got to give a shout-out to Matthew tonight. Not an outfit you see every day. I'm loving this one. Their band leader over there. That is great on the Bishop sideline.
And we know we have an ambulance on site tonight as well.
We do. But, yeah, like I said, I'm giving Matthew a shout-out. You know, he's been helping us out for a lot of games. He's our sideline photographer, so great job by Matthew getting all the action that you can't see sometimes from our high cameras, that emotion and that excitement. And thank you so much for helping us out.
Yes, absolutely. Ben Mendez is in now to kick it off. He's been doing a lot of this tonight as his team has scored 3 touchdowns here in the first half. It's a good running start. He had that great onside kick last time. This is a really good kick this time. Down to the 5-yard line. It's certainly returnable. 10, 15, 20, 24. And that's where the Jerseys will set up shop here. So this is our final Game Night South Texas live TV game of the year. And we did 9 of them this year. I did 8. Wasn't there for the first game, but got a 9-game season. Typically do 10, but this year we ended up with 9. So it's been a fun year. We've gotten to go to some of the smaller towns in South Texas, and we've been greeted very warmly everywhere we've gone. And such was the case here tonight in Bishop.
And, you know, I love coming out to these small schools. Obviously, I do love the big schools as well. But the small schools, just the extra passion in my heart. Being from George West and Three Rivers reminds me of those times on Friday Night Football. 1st and 10 for the 24. Andre Cisneros up the middle, got a good block. But he'll only get about 4 on the play. It takes a lot of Badgers to bring that big man down. And that's what Falfurrias is going to need. I mean, they've got a lot of time left on the clock in this half. If they can get Cisneros to slowly rumble and stumble all the way down the field, maybe run out that 6:30 left in the clock before halftime, that could at least put them down a touchdown. And if I remember correctly, Bishop had the ball first, so Falfurrias will be getting the ball first in the second half. So very easily, if Falfurrias could take their time, score a touchdown, and then if they could score on their opening drive out of the second half, this game could be not tied, but down by 1.
That was a 3-yard gain. It'll now be 2nd and 7 for the Jerseys.
The crowd is getting loud out there. I can hear it tonight.
And he'll roll right, and he's in trouble. He'll just throw it away, and almost should have been intercepted. That would have been a pick 6.
Matthew Reyna got a hand on that one.
Matthew's a receiver. He should have had that one.
He should have. I think there was another defensive back there in the motion. You know, he's just a sophomore. I'll give him some credit. Got the deflection there. But, man, if he would have caught that, that would have been pick 6 city. That would have been one of the highlights of this football game. Instead, now it's 3rd and 7. Jerseys with another chance here with 5:54 to play here. You know, not running it with Cisneros. You think Jackson's going to have to throw it on this situation, but the Bishop Badgers front group really attacked him quick. He did not have a lot of time to throw on that last play. Garcia, this is almost a little flare out, and gets up to the 42. He'll be 3 yards short of the first down. Bishop is going to force a Falfurrias Big play here by Nathaniel Jasso, the sophomore linebacker from Bishop, stopping that run. It was number 15 from Falfurrias who caught that ball, and that was Derek Vasquez. All right, so the Jerseys are going to have to pump the ball away with 5:30 and counting here in the first half. So the Badgers should get, again, good field position to start this next drive. Last kick, I believe it was foul. That one was not a very far kick. But you know, he was deep in his own red zone. So with a little bit more space, we'll see what he does on this one. Standing on his own 21-yard line. It's a fake, and it's caught. That's a great play. It's a first down. Precision air first down for Falfurrias. That's what you got to see in games like this. I think was that number 10 who caught the ball? I think that was that? Believe it was 10, and if that's the case, that would be Ryan Cantu. Yes. There's Bishop's fans. They're a little nervous now. They thought they had the ball, but Falfurrias being sneaky on that one. Let's take another look at it, guys, if we can. The Miracle Method replay here. And I believe that was Jax Garcia, but he knew he was throwing wide away. And, yep, like you said, number 10, Ryan Cantu, making the easy catch there. Caught Bishop off guard. That's one of those you don't want to drop. 1st and 10 now from the 42-yard line. Jerseys with some new life here. And they'll throw it out to Cisneros. Cisneros has got some running room down to the 46-yard line. Picks up about 5 on the play. Ooh, I got some updates for you, at least one. The Gregory Portland, I believe it's halftime. They're up 35-0. And I got another update for you for our Cal Allen friends. Listen up. The volleyball team swept Meadville in 3 sets, 25-21, 25-18, 25-22. The Cal Lady Cats are area champions, and they're headed back to the Sweet 16 regional tournament in San Antonio.
Again, them and the softball girls, boy, they've got it rolling again this year. And watch for softballs. They try to win it again this year. Second down and 5. In trouble, and a quarterback is going to get slammed to the ground. And then leading the pack there is number 44, Ryan Garza.
Look at the sideline, just that energy to see the big men take him down. It's going to be a 3rd and long. Falfurrias up front has got to find a way to give Jax enough time to be able to get the ball off.
5-yard loss. It'll now be 3rd down and 11. So the Jerseys are going to have to come up with another big play here with 3 minutes left to play here in the first half. Again, we'll have both bands for you coming up at halftime. We'll have 2 really good feature stories featuring each school. With Jax Garcia, the senior. Will throw it to the right. Got a man in and out of the hands. It would not have been good enough for a first down had he caught the ball. And that was Caleb Garcia was the intended receiver. So that'll stop the clock with 2:41 to play. And they're faced now with 4th and 11. And will they kick it this time? They faked it, of course, the last time they tried to pump the ball. And it looks like they're going to go for it here. Or are they? Can't tell.
There's some happy Bishop fans now, but like you said, they were happy earlier, so we'll see if they try to fake it.
Yeah, they're going to pump the ball.
Number 4's not back there, so yep, that's right. A good punt this time.
Yeah. Ooh, it hit a man. It hit a man.
I think it hit the Bishop Badger.
I think it did.
And Falfurrias recovered. Maybe I saw wrong. I want to see that replay. They did not make it sound like it did. It looked close. Can we just see that replay?
It may have just hit the ground in an awkward way. Did it hit a Bishop Badger? Let's watch.
Number 11. Look for number 11 running backwards here. Oh, it actually hit the Falfurrias player.
All right.
It hit the Falfurrias player. So lucky break there.
Good
lucky
call.
break.
Good call by our officiating crew here tonight. So Bishop's going to get the ball one last time here. Already up 21-6. We'll be hearing from the coaches at halftime. Get their thoughts on how things have gone here. So let's see what the Badgers have up their sleeve here on what should be their final possession of the first half. 1st and 10 now from their own 38-yard line. And they're going to go to the air. They're going to go deep. And got a man wide open, but he overthrew number 1, Matthew Reyna. Matthew was streaking down the left side. And
he wanted it. He was running as fast as he could.
Yeah, I'm sure Mr. Montalvo would love to have that throw again because he was wide open. That would have been an easy 6 for the Badgers as he would have just streaked into the end zone untouched. But as it is, it'll now be 2nd and 10. That'll stop the clock with 2:21 to play here in the first half. Good play call, just a little overthrown.
And both of those guys are sophomores, so that connection was very close. Just imagine what that's going to look like next year as juniors.
Absolutely. Montalvo this time in trouble, throws it down.
I don't know, is that grounding?
That was very, very interesting.
I don't know if he had anybody in the area.
He looked like he just threw the ball down on the ground.
The officials are gathering together, and there's the flag.
Yeah, it's got to be grounding.
And, man, he shuffled back. Remind me how the grounding penalty works. Is it where the ball is spotted and then it goes backwards, or how does that work?
We're going to find out here. I'm not sure. We're going to find out here in just a moment.
Intentional grounding called against the Badgers. That's a spot foul. Loss of down.
Yeah, it is a spot foul. You're correct. Huge play there.
At that point, that's tough.
Al may get the ball back.
Falfurrias was battling up front, and they'd have good field position to 3rd and a country mile out here at George Luna Stadium in Bishop with 2:17 left on the clock in the second quarter. We've got ball on the 37. It's 3rd down and 23 for the Bishop Badgers.
I got to get to Kingsville here to get a first down. Ball actually resting on the 25. And Montalvo drops back, throws it across the middle. It's a catch.
There goes Teo. It's Teo. Oh, fumble.
And it's recovered. It looked like it was going to get recovered by Falfurrias.
I got to give credit to number 10 for Falfurrias. Ryan Cantu punched the ball out But yep, it looks like Bishop was able to recover. I do have to apologize. Yes, sometimes I can't see the field, so I'm looking at the scoreboard, and that's where I'm reading what yard line the ball is on.
Let's go back and take a look at that replay, and we can show you exactly what happened here.
And he threw the ball to Mr. Reliable here, Miracle Method replay to Mateo Palahio. But then look at number 10 here, Ryan Cantu, just able to get the punch out there. And, oh, it was close. Number Cantu almost got it. I can't tell which Badger fell on it, but a Badger did fall on it. Number 11, actually, it rolled over. That was Eric Owens. Big play for Eric Owens, the junior from Bishop. 4th and Huntons. Great field position for Falfurrias coming up.
Yeah, this is a good kick, though. And they're going to get, it hit I think it hit the Bishop Badger there. So it'll roll out of bounds on the 38-yard line. So foul's going to get good field position, but they're out of timeouts. They've only got 1:14 to play. There is a flag on the play. Let's go back and see what's going to happen here.
And if it goes in the way of Falfurrias, that would help them out with little time left to go.
Personal foul.
On the kicker.
Running into the kicker. Called against foul. 15-yard.
And the Bishop Badgers get the ball back.
Wow, it's a huge no-no by the Jerseys. They had gotten a little bit of momentum back.
Now, Bishop, the way they've been moving the ball tonight, they've got a chance with 1:14 to march down the field. The ball is on their 44-yard line. Keep an eye for Montalvo to try to get the ball out again to number 0, who we saw in Mateo Palahio. We just saw him a few plays ago try to get it out to Matthew Reyna, and he would have had him wide open all the way to the house. So keep an eye on 0, number 6, and I heard Brendan Ray is a big man, number 8, that can catch the ball as well.
Bishop does have one timeout with 1:14 to play. Good field position on their own 44. And they'll quick throw it, catch, and
get out of bounds.
He couldn't. I don't think he could. That was a good play there by that Falfurrias jersey who grabbed that Bishop jersey and slung him down to prevent him from getting out of bounds. The clock is running. We're under a minute left.
Aiden Andelon with that catch.
57 seconds. That was a 5-yard gain. They got a long way to go here. 52 yards to find the end zone with 50 seconds to play. One timeout remaining. And Montalvo will look at a man across the middle, wide
Matthew
open.
Reyna to the house.
Reyna will take it all the way in for the score. Boy, they made that look easy. That's a 51-yard touchdown play. And
Montalvo, the magician. That's the connection I've been wanting to see. The sophomores making a big play, and that's your Aztec Auto Group of Beeville touchdown.
Well, I'm sure the Beeville folks enjoy hearing that one. And, of course, the Bishop fans enjoy hearing that even more. So a nice reception there. They were under 50 seconds to play. And, again, a big penalty called against foul, which allowed Bishop to keep the ball. The kick is up, and it is good. So the Badgers, was that the knockout punch? Is it too early to say that? I'm not sure, but they're now up 28-6 with 38 seconds left to play.
I want to look at that again. That was a beautiful throw and catch. I mean, Matthew Reyna was just outstretched. Here's your Miracle Method replay. Let's look at this again.
Well, it's a good throw. He's got protection. He throws it across the middle.
And hands right there.
Yeah, and there's just no way they were going to catch him on that one. So
he had 3 defenders in the area, but the guy that was ahead of the play was Matthew Reyna. And, again, that's what we saw earlier is he had him wide open down the stretch, just overthrew him. But that time, right on the money to Matthew.
Yeah, and you got to go back to the personal foul by Falfurrias that even allowed Bishop an opportunity to get the ball back. That's something I'm sure Coach will. It's a teaching moment for Coach at halftime. Can't give good teams another opportunity.
Because he's got a lot of young guys on that Falfurrias roster, a lot of juniors that'll be coming back next year. And so while this is the last game before the Falfurrias Fighting Jerseys, like you said, a lot to look back on for next year. A lot of pride down there for the Fighting Jerseys.
All right, so again, Ben Mendez will come out to kick the ball away for the Bishop Badgers.
38 seconds left in the first half.
And Mendez will kick this one down the middle. And it's picked up at the 35. And not really a whole lot there. He'll get it up to maybe the 41. So foul will get it with 28 seconds to play. They've got 0 timeouts. I imagine they'll just probably just let this clock run out. We'll see. But they're down big now, 28-6 after being down only 7-6 not long ago. But they've got it 1st and 10 now from their own 42-yard line.
Making the stop on that return was number 12, Kobe Ruiz. For the Badgers.
They're going to try to grab the Mathis. I'm sorry, man. I don't know Mathis. I don't know where that came from.
We were there a few weeks ago.
I know. Falfurrias coach as he comes off the field. We'll see. And once again, they're going to throw the ball out, and some good yardage here after the catch. Up to the 47, we got a flag.
But Caleb Garcia is down. That's not the player you want to see down for Falfurrias. So good news is he's getting back up, so that was good to see by number 6. But the flag out, not the play you need to make.
Kind of came out after the tackle. Let's see what they call here. I think this may be against Falfurrias. Yep, holding against the jerseys. That'll, well, they call it personal foul. PA announcer says crackback block, so you don't see that very often called. And that's a huge 15-yard walk-off. That'll bring it all the way back to the 26-yard line with 22 seconds to play here.
I think over the offseason I'm going to grab an official's book because I was looking at the motions he was making, and I said, that's not the same motions you normally see for a penalty, so I think I'm going to study up and be ready for next year.
And this is Cisneros up the middle. That'll be the final play of the first half as he'll end up at the 37-yard line. So they're just going to go ahead and let that clock run out. So we've reached halftime here at George Luna Stadium in Bishop, Texas. And the Bishop Badgers head to the locker room with a 28-6 lead. And we're going to keep it right here. And we're going to grab the Bishop coach. Of course, that's Rigo Morales. And get his. I'm sure he's very happy about the way the first half went. And Rigo has done a really good job. This is his first head coaching job here in Bishop, and he's done a great job since starting here. Let's head down to Ron Hammy. Ron?
Coach Morales, 28 points in the first half for your boys. How pleased are you with that offensive production and execution?
Well, we wanted to start fast tonight. Got a great crowd, great energy, great night for football. So we just talked to our kids just about coming out here and, having fun and executing.
I saw the energy up on this sideline all first half. What do you think this game is meaning to your boys tonight?
We call them the Magnificent Seven, our seniors. It's all about them tonight, last home game. So we're trying to do everything we can for them tonight.
All right, Coach, what do you got to do to finish this one off in the second half?
Just finish strong, finish strong.
All right, Coach, thank you, and good luck in the second half.
Yes, sir.
All right, guys, back to you in the booth.
All right, thank you, Ron. Rigo Morales doing a great job here at Bishop. Got his team rolling here as they're up 28-6 at halftime. When we come back, we'll have your bands. We'll have a couple of good feature stories for you. Again, you're watching Game Night South Texas, brought to you by Thomas J. Henry. We'll be right back.